land of the bananas. Once you enter the banana zone, everything goes berserk. If these altcoins are legit, the market cap might increase by a factor of 10. My goodness, that's a lot. It's a serious change. Things are about to shift around here. Do not mess this up. Keep in mind the thesis. You're going to go completely insane. All the foolish stuff your pals are recommending, you will end up purchasing. Pay close attention. Keep most of them in the main categories. Make sure that 80 to 90% of your capital stays in the majors. Set aside 10% to capture some items here. A large portion of it will not yield a profit for you. Believe me, I know what it's like. Guess who's keeping tabs on us now? Rob Kiyosaki is the author of the best-selling book Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Also, we'd like to use this chance to express our gratitude to everyone who has put their faith in us. Plus, it's totally free, and we read each and every remark you may get. All the fresh information for free if you subscribe now. It's better to be ahead of the curve than to merely follow it. Get a head start by subscribing to Bitcoinzilla now. Raoul, co-founder and CEO of Real Vision, discusses Bitcoin's recent price activity and the possibility that it is about to enter the banana zone in today's video. Raoul offers insightful predictions about the future of investing based on graphs and statistics he has gathered from his work as a global macro investor. Coincident with presidential election years, cryptocurrency season is almost upon us. At this very moment, it is reaching your X feed. It is warming up. As you can see, this is being filmed in preparation for the presidential debate. Historically, Bitcoin has been very strong at this time of year. So in the months leading up to the election, June, July, and August, there is a lot of uncertainty about who will be taxed and what that implies. As a result, individuals use caution. The winner of the election will then control the market. Onwards to the banana zone. That is the typical trend. Never expect perfection, but from now on, it's usually up and to the right with a consolidation correction in the middle. Brace yourself for corrections and volatility. Anticipate a 35% dive, a 25% drop. All of them are typical. The market went sideways over the past week, 2 weeks, or 3 weeks, and people are going crazy on X. Buddies, be patient. Look at the big picture. I understand. Banana field. The Bitcoin halving zone is now complete, and we will move on to the boring zone and the whole banana zone after that. You can observe the market stages. That is the expected outcome. And my personal expectation as well. You're looking at the Bitcoin halving cycle of 2016. As of right moment, it seems the most comparable to me. Keep in mind that I am not predicting a repeat of the 2021 cycle, but rather something closer to the 2016 to 2017 cycle. So far, all we can do is wait. On our way, we'll need to search. However, the banana zone is upon us. You will be rewarded with that. Bananas like these, that graph curve. If you manage to hang on for dear fucking life, that is the reward you will receive. Be patient. Stay on top of your skiing game. Lay off the leverage. Ignore foolish things and don't fall for FOMO. Ensure that your portfolio has appropriate assets. Keep your bets reasonably close to the safety margin and wait for things to unfold. A virtue is patience. According to a study report released by CCADAI on Tuesday, Bitcoin is expected to surpass its all-time high this year and has not yet hit the pinnacle of its current appreciation cycle. After reaching a new peak of almost $73,700 in March, Bitcoin has been fluctuating between $59,000 and $72,000 ever since. Spot Bitcoin exchange-traded funds ETFs were approved and launched in the US in January, which was a major factor in the record high in March. They have received approximately $14.41 billion in net inflows thus far. Investors can purchase an ETF that follows the price of Bitcoin without actually holding the cryptocurrency itself. This, according to crypto advocates, has made it simpler for bigger institutional investors to participate and legitimize the asset class. When Bitcoin reaches a new peak, it enters a bear market, also known as crypto winter. This is known as the Bitcoin cycle. The 3 cycles that have occurred since Bitcoin's introduction have mostly followed the same pattern. Everything is revolved around a halving, an event where the payout for miners is cut in half, limiting the quantity of Bitcoin into the market. A halving usually takes place a few months before Bitcoin reaches its cycle peak. This cycle in particular has been unique. As a result of the euphoric sentiment surrounding the ETF in the US, Bitcoin reached its most recent record high before halving. Many have wondered if Bitcoin has hit its all-time high or if it is just trading inside a range since the cryptocurrency's all-time high. The analysis by Satita, which looked at Bitcoin's price history, says it can go even higher. According to data and research businesses, the halving event typically occurs every 366 to 548 days, and each halving takes place after an asset class has matured and volatility has decreased, so the cycle lengthens with each passing halving. Such epochs have not yet passed since the most recent Bitcoin halving occurred on April 19th of this year. Additionally, in prior cycles, we have seen a decrease in centralized exchange trading activity for approximately 2 months after the halving event. It appears to have replicated this pattern. This means that the present cycle may continue to grow until 2025, according to CT statistics. The truth is that the banana zone is hilarious, so I understand why everyone is perplexed and anxious. Markets go absolutely crazy over it. We all adore it, and I totally see that it's funny because it's phallic and just plain funny. However, I completely comprehend, after all, it is the stuff of fantasies for everyone. Behold then, this is a huge responsibility of mine, and I'm afraid to put myself out there in this way, but I want to assist as many people as I can. There will be no greater wealth accumulation in history than what we are witnessing right now, and I hope you can all come along on the journey as this space goes from 2.5 trillion in crypto to 100 trillion by, say, 2032. Achieving this goal will need effort. We will both make mistakes, but we shall strive to reach our destination unscathed and to have amassed substantial wealth, since it is the path to ruining your future. I get that there's a lot of profanity, but it's a necessary evil for getting your point across that this is crucial, that you need to follow the rules or you'll be left high and dry. It must not be messed up. If you're on a quest, those 2 items should be your ally. Presently, I believe Solana surpasses other coins, especially big layer ones, will eventually outperform Solana, in my opinion. What do you think will defeat Solana? Please share your thoughts in the comment area. Some Twitter users have been trying to get me to buy coins by saying that I should listen to them if they can prove that they are performing better than Solana. I still believe WIF has a good shot at beating Solana, even though it's only a little meme coin. I will no longer risk my primary funds on WIF. Why? This is a no-brainer, tells you not to do that. You can expect to have opportunities. According to Charles Edwards, founder of Capriol Investments, several launch metrics indicate that Bitcoin is weak because it has failed to set new highs after 2 retests. According to Edwards' most recent email, the inflation rate for Bitcoin long-term holders LTAs has been rising continuously for the past 2 years. The LTA market inflation rate, as reported by Glassnode, is a measure of the yearly accumulation or distribution rates in addition to the daily issuance to miners. As their Bitcoin holdings decline, LTs are adding to sell-side pressure, as seen by higher valuations. Market inflation surpassed nominal inflation at the 2% mark during bull market peaks, according to Edwards, and this is a common indicator that the cycle top is near. I don't like how near we are to that level at 1.9 today. Another useful metric for market cycles and predicting Bitcoin price trends is dormancy flow, which measures the amount of coins spent in relation to the general trend. The Bitcoin dormancy score has risen dramatically over the past 90 days, according to new data from Glassnode. According to Edwards, this indicator reached its highest point in April of 2024, which means that the average age of spent coins is substantially higher that year. The Z-score measures the highest points. According to the expert, cycle tops are usually seen around 3 months later. Although it has been 3 months since then, the price has only fallen, and the structure of the dormant Z-score peak is strikingly similar to that of the peaks in 2017 and 2021. Bitcoin is currently overpriced in relation to the total amount of coins in a transaction, as indicated by the dormant flow Z-score, which is supported by trading volume. What this means is that the price of